10 reasons why nobody understood Ginny Weasley. Ginny Weasley is the youngest sister of Ron Weasley, and she's also the love interest of Harry Potter. Throughout the series, Ginny grows into a respectful young woman, and she seems to get more and more confident as time goes on. But there is a lot that people don't understand about her. So in today's video, we're going to be going over 10 reasons why people don't really understand Ginny Weasley. If you do enjoy, please leave a like and consider subscribing, because if you do, you could get a shout out. But let's go ahead and get into it.
It's ghastly.
Number 1. When it comes to Ginny Weasley, you probably think of her as a sweet, innocent little girl, but to be honest, you wouldn't want to get onto her bad side, because she can be quite mean when she wants to be. Her abilities are so impressive that she's invited to join Slughorn's elite slug club, so she must be something quite special. Devilishly charming, some might say. While training for Dumbledore's army, she makes her brothers very jealous of how quickly she picks up Harry's reductor curse, and she's even able to conjure her Patronus at just age 14. People underestimate Ginny, and they totally shouldn't, because there's a lot more to her than what people may think.
It wasn't pretty.
That's been known to happen.
Number 2. You gotta give it to Ginny. She was very adamant and won't stop until she gets what she wants. At one point, her brothers refused to let her play Quidditch because obviously it's more of a manly sport because you can get extremely hurt while doing it, and I'm sure they wouldn't want to see their fragile little sister get involved in something like that. However though, she took matters into her own hands and broke into the family broom shed and takes a broom for herself to teach herself how to fly. She was also never caught, so she's pretty sneaky as well, I guess. Her brothers never found out about this little secret until 8 years later, when she was selected to play on the Quidditch team for Gryffindor. Even they underestimated her, so I can understand why viewers would as well.
Don't you trust me?
Number 3. Let's be real for a second. Ginny is extremely clever, and she has a wit beyond measure. She's also quite funny as well, without even needing to try that hard. She was funny to the point where it was natural to her, and she wasn't saying things to get validation from anybody, but rather to amuse herself. Also, she was the one that came up with the brilliant rebel name of Dumbledore's army. So yeah, she's pretty hilarious and clever at the same time. Number 4. Ginny is extremely loyal. I understand that she's a Gryffindor and they're all loyal and true, blah blah blah, but Ginny takes it to another level. She's got the biggest chance to go to the dance of the season with her forever crush and soulmate Harry, who also happens to be the hero of the wizarding world and the Triwizard Champion, and most importantly, her older brother's best friend. But she never asked him to the dance, and that's because she's extremely loyal. Instead, she went to the dance with Neville Longbottom, and that's all because he asked her out first, and that is loyalty. She didn't want to hurt Neville's feelings, although she really wanted to go to the dance with Harry.
All right, close your eyes. That way you can't be tempted.
Number 5. Ginny has got everything together. She knows that she's great, and she knows that everybody around her thinks that she's great as well. She has a lot of inner confidence, and she uses her stature to seek out and befriend genuine people. In fact, Ginny seems to prefer the weirdos as she chooses to be friends with them, because she doesn't care about what people think. She has an incredible judge of character, if we're being honest. When Neville is upset and down in the dumps, she defends him against his own words, reminding him that he is not a nobody, and of course, she's the one that introduced the trio to the impeccable Luna Lovegood. She just knows a good person when she sees one, and that's because she is extremely compassionate and kind. Neville and Luna are seen as two of the dorkiest, weirdest people in the school, but Ginny was the first person to realize that they were also some of the best people as well.
What's a Raxbat?
They're invisible creatures. They float in your ears and make your brain go fuzzy.
Number 6. Ginny is incredibly upfront, and she's gonna say what she thinks, whether you like it or not. During the Order of the Phoenix, Ron and Hermione spent most of their time on eggshells around Harry, but Ginny doesn't. She gives Harry some much-needed real talk instead of letting him feel sorry for himself. She grabs the bull by the horns and says exactly what Harry needs to hear because, to be honest, she's not scared of saying the truth. Sometimes honesty is the best policy, so Ron and Hermione can take some tips from good old Ginny. Number 7. During Ginny's first year at Hogwarts, she went through one of the most horrific traumas imaginable when she was possessed by Voldemort's soul. But what did she do after this? She acted completely normal and bounced back because she's brave and strong and she survives and thrives throughout everything. It doesn't matter that she was possessed by Voldemort. She got through it and decided that she was better than him. She could have easily sat around being scared because of the trauma, and she didn't, and I have to give her props for that. She truly is an inspiration, and the other kids should look up to her more than they do.
It was me. But I swear, I didn't mean to. Riddle made me.
Number 8. When you think about Ginny and Harry being in a relationship, it actually makes more sense than what people may think. Something that people don't understand about Ginny is that she is gutsy and tough, and she's able to hold her own, but also looks after other people. That is exactly what Harry needed. He needed somebody that could look after herself, but also be there for him when he needed them. And that is exactly what Ginny does. A lot of people probably didn't like their relationship because they see her as a sweet girl and they think that she isn't what Harry needs. But she is in fact the total opposite. And plus the pair of them are pretty adorable together.
Morning.
Number 9. Did you ever realize that Ginny's wand is made from yew, which is the same wood that Voldemort's wand is made from? So, honestly, Ginny needs to be given more credit than what she is, because if she's using a wand that uses the same materials as Voldemort's, then she must be pretty good at what she does. A wizard or witch's wand says a lot about them, and according to Pottermore, a wand that is made from yew is incredibly rare, good for curses, and meant for people who are protectors. So that goes without saying, Ginny is good at casting spells, and she is someone that is there for people when they need someone.
He's covered in blood again. Why is it he's always covered in blood?
Number 10. And last but not least, we have the fact that Ginny will not stop until she gets exactly what she wants. More specifically, Harry Potter. Even before Ginny met Harry, she was already crazy about him, and it's clear that she had feelings for him, and all she wanted was to be his. Of course, we see that Harry doesn't really understand and doesn't quite grasp onto the fact that Ginny likes him, and so he goes for a girl in Ravenclaw named Cho Chang. There is a specific example where Ginny steals the golden snitch from Cho Chang during the Gryffindor vs. Ravenclaw Quidditch match, which symbolizes Ginny beating Cho and winning Harry's heart. She never stopped until she got what she wanted. But there we have it, 10 reasons why nobody understood Ginny Weasley. Please make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, and consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But we will see you next time.